Hello, it's Mr Wheatcroft here from Resonate Music Education Hub, and today we're going to talk about putting your clarinet together quickly, safely and easily. So, you've got your clarinet down from the shelf, out from underneath the bed or wherever it is you keep it, and you've opened it up to find that there are 5 pieces to your clarinet. The first piece, and the most important, is your mouthpiece. This has a cover on it, and it also houses your reed. Next we have your barrel, and you can see that it is shaped a little bit like a barrel. It's got one thinner end and one thicker end. Moving further down, we have your 2 longer pieces, and these are the ones that have got really all the keys on them. This is your upper joint and your lower joint, and finally we have your bell. So it's really important when we're putting our clarinet together to do it safely and carefully. We do not want to be bending any of those metal keys. That's going to mean that our clarinet doesn't work properly. We're going to start with our 2 longest parts. Our upper joint, which is this one here and has our 4 keys on the side that stick out, and our lower joint, our other longest part here. Now we're going to put them together like this, but before we do that, we need to make sure that we press this button down here. This button operates this mechanism lower down and is called our link key. If we don't press this down when we put them together, we're going to be clashing metal against metal, and that might cause one of our keys to bend. So we press this down and hold it down. We're going to push these 2 parts, the upper joint into the lower joint, press it down gently with a little twist until it won't go down any further. And then when we've finished, we need to make sure that all these round keys are roughly in a straight line on the front, and our link key here on the side is in a line with this key here. So the body of our clarinet is now complete. Our top joint and our lower joint are joined, and our round keys on the front are all in a straight line. Now we're going to put this to one side for a minute and take our top 2 bits, which are our barrel and our mouthpiece. We're going to get rid of the cap from the mouthpiece and put it to one side. And we're going to join our mouthpiece onto our barrel. Now, remember I said our barrel has 2 ends to it, our thinner end and our thicker end. We're going to join our mouthpiece to the thinner end of your barrel, like this, and we're going to push it down gently with a slight twist until it can't go down any further, and our mouthpiece and barrel are now joined. So now we have our mouthpiece and barrel together over here, and the body of our clarinet together over here that we put together just a little bit earlier. Now we need to join these 2, and to do that we need to make sure that our mouthpiece and barrel go on the top joint, not on the lower joint. So we're going to push them together down onto the top joint, gently and with a little twist again, until they can't go any further. Next step is that we need to make sure that our mouthpiece and barrel are twisted around to be in a line with the back of our clarinet. Now the back of our clarinet has this long key with this round one underneath, not in line with the front of our clarinet, which has all of our round keys in a row. So I'm going to gently twist my mouthpiece and barrel around so that they are lined up in a straight row with the back of my clarinet here, this long key and the round one. Now onto our lower joint, we take the bell, which goes at the very bottom, which helps us make a louder and more rounded sound, and we're going to push that together onto our lower joint, again gently and with a slight twist. Now it doesn't matter which way the bell is facing as long as there are no gaps and it's pushed together all the way. And there we have our full clarinet together. The one final step, and if you're eagle-eyed you'll have spotted this, my clarinet hasn't got its reed on it yet. So lastly we're going to put the reed on. The reason we put the reed on last is because it is the most delicate part of our instrument. It's so thin and it breaks really easily. So it's important that we put that on last so that it doesn't break whilst we're in the process of putting our clarinet all together. Now, in our first video, I told you about putting our reed on. Okay, I'm going to do it really quickly now. It goes flat side down with our writing on. We take our ligature up, slide our reed down, and we make sure that it is in a straight line with the top of our mouthpiece. We're going to tighten the ligature back up so that it doesn't move around. And there we go, our clarinet is all together. Now, it's sometimes the case when you come to put your clarinet together that no matter how hard you push, you just can't get it down all the way, it won't connect properly, and you're left with a little gap. Annoying, I know. If this is the case, then you need to take this. And this is called cork grease and should come with your clarinet. Cork grease is a little bit like Vaseline, and you're going to apply just a little bit to all the cork areas of your clarinet so that it will go down quickly and easily. Now, on your clarinet you have cork at the bottom of your mouthpiece. You have cork at both ends of your top joint, here and here. And you have cork at the bottom of your lower joint here. To apply your cork grease, all you need to do is take the top off, and you're just going to lightly apply all the way around. Don't put too much on, because then if you put it together, it'll all start going everywhere, and you don't want that. If there's a little bit too much on, you can just smooth it around with your finger, like this. Then we can take our barrel, and hopefully we will go down quickly and easily, no problems at all. That video has been useful and will help you when you're putting your clarinet together at home. Remember, there's lots more videos on the Resonate YouTube channel for you to click and subscribe to. So for now, keep practicing and I will see you soon.